Before Cristiano Ronaldo, before Messi, there was one man the football world called El Fenômeno, the phenomenon. His name was Ronaldo Luis Nazario de Lima. To many, he wasn't just a striker. He was football's first real superstar of the modern era, a player who combined speed, power, and skill like no one before him. But behind the trophies and the goals lies one of football's most heartbreaking stories. The rise of Brazil's wonder kid. Ronaldo's journey began in the streets of Bento Ribeiro, a working-class neighborhood in Rio de Janeiro. Born in 1976, he grew up playing barefoot, learning how to beat older kids on rough concrete pitches. His father couldn't always afford new boots, but Ronaldo didn't need them. He had balance, instincts, and a natural joy for the game. At just 16, he joined Cruzeiro, and the world quickly took notice. His blend of raw speed and dribbling saw him score 44 goals in 47 matches. Scouts across Europe were stunned. They hadn't seen anything like him. PSV Eindhoven came calling, and the teenager left Brazil to chase his European dream. PSV and the early signs of a superstar. In the Netherlands, Ronaldo's brilliance exploded. Despite being in a foreign country and struggling with the language, he scored goals for fun, 54 in just 57 games. Defenders couldn't touch him. He had the acceleration of a sprinter, the control of a dancer, and the cold finishing of a veteran striker. But even then, his knees began to ache, a small sign of what was to come. Still, in 1996, Barcelona paid $19 million for the 19-year-old, a world record fee at the time. Under Bobby Robson, Ronaldo became unstoppable. The making of El Fenômeno. His single season at Barcelona remains one of the most breathtaking in football history. He scored 47 goals in 49 games, including that legendary solo run against Compostela, where he dribbled past an entire defense with impossible balance and speed. Robson called him a genius. Rivaldo called him a machine, and fans simply called him El Fenômeno. Then came Inter Milan. Italy was where defenders ruled, but Ronaldo made even Serie A look easy. He won the UEFA Cup in 1998 and claimed his first Ballon d'Or. At just 21, he was already the best player in the world. But then, tragedy struck. The fall. Injuries that broke a legend. In November 1999, Ronaldo's knee buckled during a Serie A match. He was carried off in tears. The world held its breath. Months of rehab followed, and fans waited for his return. Then, in April 2000, in his first game back, disaster struck again. Ronaldo's knee exploded, literally. His patellar tendon completely snapped. Doctors said they'd never seen anything like it. For months, Ronaldo couldn't walk without pain. Many thought he'd never play again. He missed almost 2 full years of football. While the world moved on, Ronaldo faced his darkest battle, fighting not just for his career, but for his identity. He once said, "I cried like a child because I thought football was over for me." The redemption, 2002 World Cup. But legends don't disappear. They rise again. In 2002, Ronaldo returned, not the same physically, but stronger mentally. Brazil's coach trusted him, even when critics said he wasn't ready. In that World Cup, Ronaldo silenced everyone. He scored 8 goals, including 2 in the final against Germany. That famous moment, his finger-pointing celebration, wasn't just about victory. It was a message: I'm back. He won the Golden Boot, lifted the World Cup, and soon after claimed his second Ballon d'Or. It was the ultimate comeback story. The later years, after his World Cup triumph, Ronaldo joined Real Madrid's Galacticos, alongside Zidane, Figo, and Beckham. His first few years were brilliant. He scored over 100 goals, won La Liga, and brought joy to millions of fans. But the old knee problems and new weight issues began to slow him down. By the time he left Madrid and later played for AC Milan and Corinthians, his body was no longer the same. Still, even in decline, every touch of the ball reminded fans of his magic. Because when Ronaldo ran at defenders, it was pure electricity. For a generation, he made football beautiful. The legacy of El Fenômeno. Ronaldo Nazario didn't just inspire a generation. He redefined what a striker could be. Before him, strikers were finishers. After him, they became creators, dribblers, and superstars. His influence can be seen in today's players. Kylian Mbappe's pace, Erling Haaland's strength, Vinicius Junior's flair, all carry echoes of Ronaldo's style. He once said, "I am not afraid of failure. I am afraid of not trying." And that's what made him great. Despite 2 career-ending injuries, despite every setback, Ronaldo kept trying. He turned pain into legacy and became a symbol of resilience. Today, when fans look back at the greatest players in history, Ronaldo Nazario's name always stands among them, not just for what he achieved, but for what he overcame. If you enjoyed this story, make sure to like, share, and subscribe to the channel for more football stories that inspire and move the heart.